Hi, Liz here with another craft. This is Saturday, the 15th of August in 2020, in case you're watching this down the road on a replay. We got up this morning, and of course, it's another hot day in Texas, and we went to the Nolanville farmers market and got some fresh tomatoes, a nice sweet cantaloupe, and watermelon, and some zucchini, and we'll be glad to eat that. The price was pretty good. It was $3 a little basket of each. Of course, the cantaloupe was a big one with the white meat inside, and then the watermelon. So those cost more, but very yummy. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to take this tray, and it's just a metal tray that I got from the Goodwill store. And I took these two stencils that you get in a package, and I posted the link in the description for these. So I took my buffalo check and did it down on a third of the bottom, and I did it with the white chalk paste, and that's the brilliant white. And I posted the link to the chalk paste also in the description. And then I took the polka dots and I did it on the upper 2/3 of the plate. And let me set these aside. And then I gave this a coat of Rust-Oleum 2x Ultra Cover Matte Clear, just to set it a little bit. So if you like this video and like what you see, please feel free to do this. And that means sprinkle the love in the crafting arena. So feel free to put this on your Facebook page or send to others that you think might like it. So we're going to get started. We're going to use this stencil, Act Justly, Love Mercy, Walk Humbly with Your God, and that's Micah 6:8. Now I've used this before, but it's still sticky. So I actually got my order yesterday, and I have my pad here for fuzzing. The inside is for drying your stencil, and the outside is for fuzzing your stencil. So I'm going to go ahead and fuzz my stencil. I'm just laying it on my fuzzing mat, and then I'm taking it up. And we're going to do that a couple times. If it was brand new, I'd probably do it 4 times, but I have used it before, so I'll just do it twice. And then we're just going to kind of center this on our plate. Making sure that it's laying flat, there's no bubbles, there's no like lumps. And I'm going to go over the words with my new Tiffany Teal. Isn't that a beautiful color? And it's supposed to look like this, which is the consistency of yogurt or sour cream. I see someone is on. When you come on, please say hi, so I'll know who you are. So I'm just going to get some on my squeegee here, and I'm going to put it on my, just on the words. I'm going to use my green on the vine. This is a beautiful color. What do you guys think? Pretty? Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit more. just a little bit more to finish up my words. And then my mica 6/8. And then we'll get the green out. Okay, this is what we have for our Tiffany teal. I'm going to put the excess back in my container, and I'm going to give it a squirt of distilled water, and then I'm going to put the lid back on. And then I have my magnolia green, and I'm going to do the vines and the leaves. Isn't that pretty? And hopefully this turns out really well. I'm hoping by spring the sealer on the polka dots and the buffalo check that this stencil will not pull off my chalk paste. And before I get off of here, I want to show you guys what I got in the mail yesterday from Magnolia. And that's LizYonkey.magnoliadesignco.com. Okay, I'm just putting that excess back in. I'm going to give this one squirt of distilled water. Put the lid back on. And let's see what we have here. Oh, that's looking real good. Looking good. Oh, I love that. So you want to pull your stencil off in the center. Hey Gilda, how are you? You don't want to pull it off at the ends because it could distort your stencil. So I'm going to put this face down in the water. Now, normally what you would do is take that to your kitchen sink, use your sprayer on it, and use this stencil cleaner sponge on it. Now, I did get a new one because my other one was pretty nasty. So this is what we have. Act justly, love mercy, walk humbly with your God. Micah 6:8. And then I'm just going to dry this a little bit. Now we're going to make, since this is metal, we're going to make some magnets to go on it. How are you today, Gilda? And I'm sorry for your loss. I'll be praying for you and your family. So we're going to set this aside. And we're going to work on our flowers and our bow. So we're going to do one of those rolled rosettes. So I just have a couple pieces of fabric that I cut. And you want to start it with a knot. So you just want to do a simple knot. Anytime you do rolled rosette, you start it out with just a simple knot. If I could get it in there. Okay, there we go. And then you want to use your low heat, your low temperature glue gun. So I just have a square scrap of material. I have my low temp glue gun, and I'm just going to put a dot of glue right in the center, and then I'm going to put my knot in the center. And actually going to trim this end up a little bit. You don't have to, but okay, so this is what we have so far. Hi Dave, how are you? So you're just going to roll it around in your fingers there, and then you're going to wrap it around your knot. So you're going to roll it and wrap it, and then you want to glue it as you go. So you're just rolling it, wrapping it around, and gluing it. So this is what it's looking like. And then you just you can add more material if it's too small. You could stop at any time. You can use whatever colors you want to use. I was just trying to use up something that had a little bit of the teal in it to go with our Tiffany teal. Let me get a drink. But definitely use a low temperature glue gun, because you will get glue on your fingers and you don't want to get blisters. So this is what we have so far, and we're just going to keep going. So you're just twisting it and then gluing it down. And if it ravels out, that's all the better, because it makes it look even better. So this is what we have for the first piece of cloth, and then we're going to add this one. So this one, I'm just going to twist the end a little bit, and I'm going to start where I left off, which is right there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. And put this in right there. And I doubt that you could even tell it. And then we're just going to continue with the twisting and the gluing. Has anybody made these before? Even if you're watching this on a replay, I read all the remarks, so feel free to respond. And in fact, if you're watching on a replay, just type replay. And if you're new to watching my crafts, please tell me where you're watching from. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We're going to continue wrapping this. Hi Cindy, there is a slight lag on Facebook Live, so she may not know you are on yet. Okay, who? Cindy who, David? I only see Gilda and Dave. That's why I need your help, David. I'm trying to convince my husband to help me. But if you're there, hey Cindy, glad to have you. Just continuing to wrap, twist, wrap, and glue. Twist, wrap, and glue. And we're almost to the end here. Just going to glue this last little piece down, and then we're going to trim it up. Cindy Ayers was on. Sorry I missed you, Cindy. So I'm just going to trim up. We're finished with this, and I'm going to trim up the square so that it doesn't show through. And here's our rolled rosette. Very easy. And then I have these magnet buttons that came from the Dollar Tree. There's 12 in a pack. And I'm just going to get one out and glue that right in the center. I'm going to hold that for a second. What do you guys think? Okay. Now we're going to make a bow. And it's also going to have a magnet on it. So, another magnet out. And these, from Dollar Tree, you can get these bigger ones or you can get the smaller ones. The smaller ones come 14 in a pack. So we're using the bigger ones. And then I have this piece of soft wire that I got off of another project. If you were watching yesterday, you would see that it came off of the acorn that we used yesterday. So I have these cut, and they're probably too long, and we'll trim them up once we get the bow made. So I'm just making an X, and I'm just going one way and then the other way. And it doesn't matter which material you put first, or if you put matching pieces together, or see, I only have one of these, so I'm just putting that on there. Just whatever you have, it doesn't matter. So I'm just crisscrossing them, one way and one the next way. Okay, and then I'm going to take this wire and I'm going to put it right there in the center, and I'm going to take the ends to the back and I'm going to twist them as hard as I can. Mine always ends up on the side for some reason. Anyway, where did I start? I might have to do this again. Oh, this was my top right here, so it goes this way. Okay, this is how it goes. So I'm just going to cut my wire here. I'm going to bend that up, and then I'm going to trim these up. So I'm just going to take two at a time, and then I'm going to dovetail them. So just like that. And you can cut them as short or as long as you want. So again, I'm just cutting them at an angle, making a dovetail. Have a few more to go on this side, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, looks like we got that side pretty good. So we'll do this side. You could take 2 or 3 at a time, depending on how good your scissors are. Okay, just 2 more here. Oh, no, missed this one. And these. Okay, so we get these 3, and I think that's it. Alrighty. So here we go. And I'm just going to spread them out. And I really didn't get anything to put in the center. I need to do that. But I'm going to put my magnet on there. Okay, these go this way. There we go. That might look a little bit better. Okay, a couple of these are a little bit too long, so let me trim them up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put my magnet on the back. And then I need to think of something to put in the center because I don't want that showing. So let me go get my buttons. Okay, I have several buttons in here. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. And then I have all these here. So look, I got this big button. I don't think it's the right color though. Let me see. This one, I need a bigger one. Ooh, this one. What do you guys think? That one's perfect. There we go. I'm just gonna put some glue right down the center of this wire, just like that. Clean up my mess a little bit here. Don't forget to sprinkle the love, and thanks for liking and following my page. And if you haven't done so, please do so, and get notifications so you know when we're going live. I'm glad to have you. Okay, so let's get out our project here, and I think of this up there. And let's see, we'll put our flower right there. And then you could put messages on the board or whatever you want. You could put this right here. You can make some more. Just whatever you want to do. You can use your colors. Hi Jackie, how are you? And let me just show you what I got yesterday from Magnolia. So I got my long-awaited order. Okay, so I got my stencil cleaner. I needed a new one. I got me some stir sticks. You get 24 of these in a pack. And then I got me these new chalk paste. So this is Magnolia Green, and that's what we used on the vines here, Magnolia Green. And then Tiffany Teal, that's what we used here on the words. And then I also got a Cool Gray, haven't used that yet. The Daffodil, isn't that bright? I haven't used that yet. And then I got Old Glory Blue, I haven't used that. So the stencils I got was, I got this here, and it is in the 12 by 18 section. It's called Scrabble Tiles, and it has a letter for, it has the alphabet, it has an and sign, a hashtag. I'm not sure exactly what else, but I went ahead and cut mine apart because I'm going to use them. And I bought this here at the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use my Scrabble tile alphabet on these wood planks. Now you get 6 of these wood planks from the Dollar Tree, and that's a good buy. That's better than Amazon or anywhere else. So when you see these, you should pick them up. And then I also got this stencil here. It's in an 8 by 11 section, and it's fall breeze and autumn leaves. So I'm going to be using that in the future. And then I also got this here. When you can't, this is a huge stencil. It is 12 by 18. I guess I just didn't realize it was so big, so I don't know what I'm going to put this on. But when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine, and it has a bee and a sunflower. I thought that was cool. And then yesterday, if you weren't on, we made this reversible shelf sitter. So actually the wire I used today for the bow it was a hanger that came off of this, which we got from Dollar General for $1. I picked this up at Goodwill for a couple dollars. And then I put scrapbook paper here. I used David's red oak, and I colored it and turned it into a pumpkin because I couldn't find my pumpkins. And guess what I found yesterday evening? I found my pumpkins. Can you believe that? Oh well, a day late and $1 short. So anyway, that's what we made yesterday. And then we're also, for tomorrow, please tune in because I'm going to make some, I'm going to use the alphabet for my Scrabble tiles. I'm not going to use the number on it, but I will use the alphabet, and we're going to make a banner out of the wood leaves from the Dollar Tree that come 5 in a pack. We're going to use 3 packs, and then the burlap leaves in the tan, the red, and the orange from the Dollar Tree that come 5 in a pack. So we're using one of each color in the maple leaf, and then we have oak leaves that we're going to use too. So we're going to make a banner. This is Happy Fall, y'all. And we're going to be using, like I said, these letters here. So join us tomorrow at noon for that craft. And if there's anything you would like to see me do as a craft, please let me know. I did one for one of the followers. She wanted a fall wreath for the front door. So we did that. So I will see you back noon tomorrow. If you just got on or you didn't see the whole video, you can go back and watch the replay. And until then, until tomorrow, keep crafting. Bye.